Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back this time with some NFC Conference Championship game with the Cowboys here. See game day strategy. Again, it's all about shutting down Zeke this week. Last week it was McCaffrey, this week it is Zeke. And I always have troubles with these backs, man. These backs can be insane. Collins is going to be playing inside where Itachi was on our base 3-4 packages. Bigger body. And I like his ability to make some moves in the inside. Then in our 4-3 look, we'll have Nichols and Edwards there. So here we go, baby.
This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the
And it's going to be the Browns. Why is the Browns always in the first year go to the playoffs and actually go to the Super Bowl? Is it because Baker is OP?
Superbowl, and we've got a classic in store. Between the Dallas Cowboys.
So this is for whoever plays the Browns.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. 39-yard line. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught.
Off the tip.
One hand. And he's
Allen Robinson, you are ridiculous. Said Devin Hester. It's Allen Robinson right now. Newsom was ridiculous last game. Let's see if we can keep up the streak here.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh wow. It should have been picked. It was a hit as he threw.
Darnell Mooney, the target there. But
It's from the long-armed Micah Parsons.
they will run for the first time with David Montgomery.
Good scamper there by Monty.
Not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial
Good block and movement upfield by Mustafa there.
strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Montgomery.
Oh, come on. You didn't need to do that.
A marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's picked.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
I love his mobility, and I think he continues to get better and better as a pocket passer. But how about just his plain intangibles that he brings to the position? Mental toughness, as well as a physical presence that helps power any offense.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott now. That is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And that's picked up by Trufant. That's a TD, baby.
It's Desmond Trufant. You don't want none. Get and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears.
Pick 6, baby.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when you see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Second drive for
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Cowboys. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. They start on the ground with Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
It's good tight coverage.
With Michael Gallup, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I like this play. I was kind of debating what I wanted to do.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
What kind of throw is that?
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Tonga!
Down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking...
Oh, wow, that was overthrown.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is not quite going to make it all the way.
Or that just went through Mooney's hands. One of the two. Was that a quarterback error, or Mooney's going to make that play, but that's right through Darnell Mooney's hands. That's right through Darnell Mooney's hands.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Yeah, it really didn't. Not for Fields. And there's Khalil.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And they're going to get to it.
Let's go.
Sack back at the 9-yard line. The man whose father was a Cowboy, Mario Edwards Jr. With a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a
Wasn't he a Bill too? I'd have to say, in previous Maddens, Mario Edwards, probably one of my favorite players. Don't know why, the guy was just a complete beast. I love playing with him. But
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein.
Just have to, man.
6-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
I don't even know how Cohen got his hands on that.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look.
Let's go underneath.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery.
Damn.
He'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
We can get something deep here.
Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into...
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
He'll run it. And he is...
Let's go.
Touchdown, Chicago. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Santos now to add the PAT. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you know,
Good play by Graham.
field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Ezekiel Elliott. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Bears 14, Cowboys 3.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Oh, what a play.
And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. And again, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. Not much there, only a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To the air again, Prescott.
Oh, God.
Deep downfield for Lamb. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Let's go.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And he fields it cleanly. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go.
Even though we've had a shaky offensive start, our defense is really come on strong. Oh my God, Fields.
I would anticipate the defense making
Let's
some
go.
changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Wow.
An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And this will be caught by Mooney. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
Let's go. 1st down.
There's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Pass incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Wow.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in
Just
with a plan.
number time.
So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Jalen out there throwing punches up in helmets. Look at the man out there.
Third down. The Cowboys
Obviously he punched the ball, but it looked like he punched him in the helmet.
3rd and 10. Now Prescott.
He is out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
35 yards that time on the punt. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. A big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's what
What you need to do with Fields when he comes out and plays. I don't think Andy Dalton is obviously the answer at quarterback because I didn't start him at quarterback. And not because I think Fields needs time or because the series is about Justin Fields. I really think Justin Fields is the best player quarterback-wise that can allow the Bears to win games. I think Nick Foles is probably on his way out to the Jets. I wouldn't doubt if he goes out there and helps Zach Wilson. It would be actually a smart move by the Jets.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Damn.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, God.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
On third down,
There it is. Newsome.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he takes this one in for a big
Let's go.
touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run.
Let's go, baby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense.
Tonga!
One of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. And this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively,
Let's go, baby.
defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. but it's not going to come on this drive.
We can't get the outside.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the first.
24-3.
Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. A 1-yard gain there.
Man, it looks like the Bears are going to go to the Super Bowl with Fields.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to.
You know what's weird?
Here on 3rd down.
First year,
They'll drop this one down to Cohen.
I made it to the Super Bowl besides with the Dolphins.
Taken down at the 20.
First year with the Bears franchise, we won it with Foles.
Continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup.
3rd year with Mayfield, we made it.
A chance to really cap off a big.
Another 1st year with Fields. This is like Aaron Judge, or not Aaron Judge, Clayton Judge, all over again.
Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback, saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As the Bears push.
This is literally Clayton Judge 2.0.
Just gave up there. That's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had
Or Aaron Judge's Fields
They really were determined to get a stop there.
2.0.
Unable to do so. That makes their comeback
Oh, wow.
that much more difficult.
I feel like I just hopped back in that Bears franchise again.
Down here, Santos to kick.
I'm able to scroll out in the pocket, run. I'm even able to run better than I was with Judge.
Elects to keep it, and this will come
I can
out
fit
to
balls in small spaces.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now.
We can't throw the ball as far, but I think that is
They're down here on the scoreboard.
a function of
And the silence has been
next gen as opposed to
need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need
anything
attacking
else.
the football in any way
What?
possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. He'll
Oh, God.
downfield for got his
We need to better cover safety at strong safety.
to the other side of midfield.
I'm actually surprised that they haven't tested.
That gain on 3rd down.
Teams haven't tested Gibson enough. They've overthrown the receiver with Trefant on them, where Gibson has made some plays. And there's Trefant.
Off there, almost intercepted. Instead,
I feel like we have some Tracy Porter-esque play out here. Hope he plays like this in real life.
a 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Oh, wow.
Got an open man, the tight end.
That was just a route I was not expecting.
With 3 seconds to go, and of course,
And we put 31 points up against this defense.
first half.
Against the long arm defense. Long. I remember what Skip Bayless called him. The long arm of the law.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it So we've reached
Skip Bayless.
in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Right, Brandon, thanks. As
Let's see if
always,
it's still
one
messed
half
up.
remains in the battle of
Probably
shape.
still is.
Who will take home that
This
George
night out.
Wallace Trophy and represent the NFC
Oh, I think it's only messed
Super
up
Bowl.
during
We'll get
this
back-
Yeah, who
season.
has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Maybe we'll play the Eagles next year, and we'll see if the long arm of the law can beat us twice a year.
Doing that a lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go round. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up
Nah, I have no idea who I'm gonna play with in next Madden. Well, I kind of have to see.
Brings up second and a yard.
On second
Yeah, that's a
down,
no. Elliott got it.
taken down at the 46-yard
Dickerson's banged up.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 10th carry now for Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He turns
Jesus, that's a big hit.
8 yards closer for third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 8 yards.
From the
Oh God, he beat me off the line.
This to Jarwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 20.
I can't make that up with
Nice
Trevathan.
third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Cowboys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like
Dickerson banged up again.
shaken up down there on the field. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
What a play.
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
Now Prescott. And that is caught.
We hit Prescott back there.
Cowboys. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, something about this team you just
Yeah, but it's 31-13.
all season long, and they made themselves
It's a very Cowboys-esque performance.
Look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. And he's able to put it through. So that drive goes a full 80 yards and 10 plays.
Remember Graham there talking to Foles?
With a Cowboys touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
It's 31-13. Why would I toss it deep? We're gonna run the football. Unless it's 3rd down and more than 4.
It's 2nd down now.
ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive.
I take that back. We're not gonna run against that front
Still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there.
because we're gonna do that.
The ball carrier.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Complete to Tariq Cohen. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll drop to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
We have an injury.
Now with a convincing lead, I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
He comes in.
Try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's got this pretty close.
Just running all over the long arm to the law.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken.
It does look like they fixed the fumble issue with the quarterbacks in next gen. Too bad they haven't fixed that in previous generation.
First down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Oh, we're gonna go for it here, or pass for it. We're gonna go underneath, and that's dropped.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that.
The contact, that was just straight dropped.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay.
Hell no, we're going for this.
4th and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
With that front, we're not even gonna attempt it around there.
There to make the grab, and the Bears will extend their lead. On those those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while.
Pressure, and he's taken down.
There's Mario Edwards.
Mario Edwards Jr., his second sack of the night.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
True Final almost had another one.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 19. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's
Nichols is banged up, but that looks like a serious shoulder injury.
appears to be an injured bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Block in the back. I think by Vildor right there in front of us. They're holding. Yeah, I saw that a mile away.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter here. Cohen. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We'll bring in Roy Rob.
Give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, it's Cohen, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense.
Let me get this 1st down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Teams that long arms don't allow you to win playoff games.
He's taken down at the 24.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get
The
out
long arm with the long. I'm gonna have to watch that again after this.
sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt. 3rd down.
Lawrence just giving us more yards than
Be a story they'll talk about after.
we were going to gain.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And 4.
They try again with Cohen. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And you missed him.
And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney.
That should end this one.
As his guys continue to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Funny part is, I'm using them how the Bears should use them.
To the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
I'm moving around the pocket, moving outside the pocket, letting balls go.
4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm not really exploiting Madden all that much. It's just good plays.
So close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Prescott from the gun. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I'm not sure if we're going to return all of our stars on defense.
On the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So
I know we're going to bring in the depth,
now it's 3rd down.
like Roy Robb.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And again, it's Prescott.
And that's dropped by Gallup.
And so it falls
Wow, that is a rare drop by Michael Gallup.
4th.
We're going to bring some heat. It's not going to matter, but it... Khalil Mack off the backside.
Short, and he didn't get there. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Bears will get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the
Quick throw to Allen Robinson.
bringing up 4th down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down.
Obviously going to throw it to our best receiver.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Cohen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
We're just running out this clock.
11 sets them up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making...
The long arm of the law is going home.
4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
The Bears will be shuffling on to the Super Bowl. They are the NFC champs. As we say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
All right, let's look at it. Justin Fields, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. The defense really kept Dak under control. Only 119 yards. Kept Zeke under control as well. Under 100 yards. Fields with 3 rushing touchdowns. Come out 104. Mooney, Robinson with touchdowns with Jarwin. Robinson at 87 yards. Almost at 81. Van Der Esch for 17 tackles because we were just trying to run out the clock. Mario Edwards Jr. with 2 sacks. Interceptions by Trufant, Casey, and Diggs. But we have, at this point, a Super Bowl game, man. Mooney gets an upgrade. Mario Edwards. Doing Mario Edwards stuff. Guy's 26 years old. I can't wait to see what he does in real life. He's going to be a joy to watch. We got the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl roster. Let's view it right quick. We got some time. Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, Tannehill, Wilson, Cousins. There's Mahomes at 3. McCaffrey, Henry, Kamara. Looking for rookies, probably Julio Jones. Myers on the Patriots. Okay. Antonio Brown, Mike Evans. That's not Antonio Brown. That's AJ Brown, I think. Yeah, that's AJ Brown on the Titans. Harris. This is Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown. Maybe. I don't know. Van Jefferson, Brandon Cooks, Ward, just Greg Ward doing Greg Ward things. Anthony Miller. So we got 2 Lions who made the playoff, the Pro Bowl team. And Jamar Chase is your first rookie that you see there for the AFC. Kittle, Smith, Knox, Hawkinson, Pitts, Berkster, who kind of destroyed us. Lawan, Williams, Bakhtiari, Brown, Nelson Marpet, Thuney, Jenkins, Jensen, Kelly, Mason, Martin, DeCastro, Motton, Collins, Schwartz. So here we are in the defense. Hunter, Bosa, Winovich, Reddick, Donald, Houston, Clark, Graham, Jarrett, Jones. I'm not seeing anyone that's rookies. Greenlaw, Leonard, Brown, Deion Jones, Miles Jack, Kwan Alexander, Bud Dupree, Quentin Dunbar, Snead, King, Bouye, Pat Pete, Barley, Davis, Hyde, Jones, Haha, Clinton Dix, Ryan Jr., May, Smith, Amos, Clark, Tucker, Zerline, Dixon, Harvin. It's not Percy Harvin. Or is that a son? Mondi, Hamler, Surratt. Surratt, there's one. I think he's a rookie. And McCoy's a rookie, I think. Just looking at numbers. Yeah, the rookies would be the one returning kicks. Makes sense. Upgrading players. Cole Kmet as possession. Harris Tonga. Good 3 tackle there. Daz. Doing Daz things. And Justin Fields. Okay, scheme fit. Okay, let's look at if we have anyone else. Let's see Akeem Hicks. He's going to be playing now. Hicks. Mario Edwards is playing better right now. He had 2 sacks in that game. We'll put Nichols in that end. Okay. Let's go next week. Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, baby. Justin Fields. He gets MVP of the Year as well. Justin Fields. Could he really do that in real life? Maybe. But probably not. In the NFC, let's look at it. Tannehill, Jack, Herbert, and Zach Wilson. So both of them will be getting dev upgrades. So how I'm going to do it is there'll be a dev boost upgrade for every for the rookies. For the rookies that are in 2020 and the rookies that are in 2021. So Herbert and Wilson. Queen. And Caleb Farley, we threw a couple picks to. Those are your 2 guys to be getting upgrades there. Best QB, there's Mayfield. Chubb's best running back. Jamar Chase gets best receiver as a rookie. Okay. Wyatt Teller. David Clowney. John Brown. Chuck Clark. Justin Tucker. On the NFC side, Justin Fields gets Offensive Player of the Year. Ridiculous. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Wagner. Sorry, they had to cough. Offensive Rookie, obviously, Justin Fields. And Jalen Hurts going to get an upgrade. Okay. Defensive Rookie, Chase Young. And I think Davion Nixon is that. Davion Nixon? I think Davion Nixon is. He's a guy that was drafted in 2021. Yes. So Davion Nixon will be your 2021 upgrade here for defensive. Now going to the regular ones. Golf gets best QB, but Fields gets rookie, Offensive Player of the Year and MVP of the NFL. What a snub there. Christian McCaffrey gets best running back. Best receiver goes to Allen Robinson, of course. Best O-line, Zach Martin. Sounds about right. D-line, Aaron Donald. Okay. Best linebacker goes to Bobby Wagner. Best DB to Quentin Dunbar. I think we gave him a couple of picks, but there's Jalen Johnson at 5. Best kicker goes to Santos. So there's your awards. Let's see, we are in Super Bowl week, so let's go to adjust lineup and see if there's any upgrades. Fields has 10 points. This is redonkulous. This is broken as all hell. But it's because he got so many awards. He got Rookie of the Year, MVP, quarterback, runner-up, quarterback of the year. I mean, this makes sense. And he got a dev trait increase, which makes his XP max needed for an upgrade go down, which gives him more... Oh, Jesus. Jesus, dude, this is redonkulous. Justin Fields went from a 79 to an 89 overall. This is silly. $49,000 XP. Most valuable player is $25,000. Offensive player of the year is $15,000. Offensive rookie of the year is $7,000. Holy Christ. And a star dev to star. Jeez. Allen Robinson was receiver of the year. We saw that. Any other changes? Komet was already there like that. Defense. I think Trufant went up to a superstar. He did. He would have been in the Pro Bowl probably. No, he got snubbed. He got snubbed, but he got it because of his good play. Okay. Jalen Johnson is a superstar. He did not make it, but his good play increased it. Mario Edwards Jr. is now a superstar. Orcon Smith was already a star, so was Eddie Jackson. Newsom's kick returner is a 90. Did he made it in the Pro Bowl, didn't he? Yeah, I think he got in as a kick returner. That is crazy. So that's your changes. I do want to see ultimately how the Jaguars were here. I want to see how silly this has become. Trevor Lawrence is still only a 79 overall. All right, let's look at the Browns, everyone. This is Baker Mayfield, the quarterback, who literally is only an 88, and Justin Fields is an 89. Case Keenum, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Andy Janovich, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Rashad Higgins, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Anthony Schwartz, Austin Hooper, David Njoku, Derek Willis, Joel Benito, J.C. Treader, Wyatt Teller, Jack Conklin, Myles Garrett, David Clowney, Malik Jackson, Deshaun Wharton, Doug Costin, Sion Takitaki, Malcolm Smith, Anthony Walker, JOK, Darren Lee, Jacob Phillips, Denzel Ward, Troy Hill, Greg Newsome, Greedy Williams, Ronnie Harrison Jr., Richard Accounte? I don't know. John Johnson, Grant Delpit, Frederick Redwine, Mason Crosby, and Jamie Gillian. So we will go into the Super Bowl with the most broken, the most ridiculous, and the most silliest thing I've ever seen. And that is Justin Fields and those upgrades. I'm going to show you this right now. The XP sliders are default. This is default XP sliders, everyone. And Justin Fields got 50K experience So yeah. That'll be it, guys. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.